1-0. It does finish for Liverpool, bouncing back from that loss to Manchester City. And in terms of the standings, Liverpool now find themselves 2 points back of Chelsea in 5th right now. An important win for Arne Slot's men. Frank is still with us. Let me start with you though, Stevie. It's a win.
It's a win at a place that nobody else has managed to win at this season in the Premier League. It's a win from being 1 goal up and having to defend properly, something that Liverpool haven't done for the majority of the season. So all in all, you have to look at this and say, away from home at Sunderland, considering what's happened there this season with every other team that's gone there, it's a good performance. I mean, in the first half in particular, there were good passages of play, 1-touch and 2-touch football. But again, unfortunately, in the final third, they're just missing something. And Ekitike never got any sort of sniff in and around that penalty box, because that's the guy we want on the end of things. Salah and Gakpo flattered to deceive pretty much, particularly going forward. But over the piece, deserve to win the game. Plenty of shots, not enough goals, but clean sheet, and it's 3 points.
Plenty of shots. Highest total in the first half of any Premier League away game all season. 14 in the first half alone. Are you worried about that?
Well, the answer's got to be yes and no. The fact that they're getting 14 shots is great.
Thank you.
But the fact that they're not hitting the target is a bit of a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you see it, Frank? The game?
I was very impressed. For the first time, I saw a real Liverpool team knowing their strength, strong at the back, creative in the middle of the park. Yes, at front, Ekitike especially had the same chance that he had, same header that he had like 3 days ago, and missed it again. But I found Verse very useful, trying many stuff, and I never. Well, I felt them a little bit in danger, but pretty sure about what they had to do. So, as you mentioned, nobody won at the Stadium of Light since the beginning of the season, and so it's a real performance. And I really felt that for 95% of the time, Liverpool deserved to win that game, and they did what they had to do. So, I think Arne Slot should take something out of that game to bring the confidence and all the talent that we are sure the Liverpool side had.
Salah could have extended the lead for Liverpool late on in this game. Any word from you on Mohamed Salah?
Bad touch, after bad touch, after bad touch, and bad touch. There are moments in which this guy goes to trap the ball and you kind of go, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He doesn't look like the sort of player that has scored the sort of goals that he has scored in the past. Now, what I would say is that it's no different than what he has been in the past. In the past, he would take all these bad touches, the ball just kind of bounces away from him, and you kind of go, man, this guy is terrible. And then he goes and scores a goal and scores another, and you go, oh, no, I'm terrible. I don't know what I'm talking about. But today, there was no answer from him. Today, it was just turnover after turnover, bad decision after bad decision, and it's one of those games in which you go, man, this guy, when he's not giving you the productivity, he doesn't give you much more, and it's easy to see, it's easy to pick out, and it really stands out in a bad way.
What would you add to that?
He's 100% right. He's doing nothing that... He's doing nothing that encourages you to think he's going to get back to the guy who was scoring goals for fun. There's nothing about his play. There's actually nothing about his demeanour. You know, the commentator in the game, when he had a shot from just outside the box with his right foot that just went wide, but it was never going in. And the look on his face, the smile, it wasn't a smile of a guy who scored 400 goals and then for once misses a chance. It was kind of a, I'm never going to score again kind of a look. So, yeah, I can only agree with every single thing that Ali said.
Just before we move on. Go on, Frank.
Sorry. Can I say something? It's funny because, you know, as Ali said, you know, you want to criticize him and suddenly the guy scores goals after goals and you say, wow, what a player. But at some point, even when he was scoring goals, you could have seen some clumsiness, and you say, well, that's very strange, you know, from a player like that, why he does that, you know, he's kind of clumsy. But this season, it's like the clumsiness took the advantage of the efficiency that he normally has, but big time, like 100 times, and we see only the clumsiness. And that's insane for me, because he came to, I wouldn't say hero to zero, but to somebody exceptional, to a really average player. And I barely have seen that in my life when I was watching football, when a player at least give you a little bit of security in terms of efficiency, of skill, and we don't see anything of that from Salah this season. That's very worrying me, because he doesn't deserve that. He has shown, especially with his time at Liverpool, all his talent. Where is his talent? It's like it disappeared.
Just before we do move on from this, you're surprised that there are some out there that are saying they want Arne Slot out?
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the biggest reasons that I think about it, no question he won the Premier League last season. That gives you a little bit of rope. But at the end of the day, everybody forgets. I can't remember, I think it was season 21-22 maybe. Jurgen Klopp, on the last day of the season, was facing the following season, out of the Champions League, until Alisson scored against West Brom with a header in the last kick of the game to put Liverpool.
Penultimate game.
Yeah. And that put them in the Champions League. There wasn't one sniff, one word, one mention of Jurgen Klopp losing his job. So why all of a sudden is Arne Slot getting thrown out the door? Because things are not going particularly well. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If they had been fifth last season and not qualified for the Champions League, and looked again this year that they weren't going to qualify for the Champions League, then I would absolutely be singing another song. I would be questioning his position as well. But I don't get it now. He won the Premier League, and you can say what you like. He won it in style. And yes, things haven't gone well. There's been a horrendous injury list. Your centre forward, you spent 150 million on, hasn't kicked a ball all season. You've got your captain who's way short of his best. I mean, there are so many things that are going wrong that actually, in my opinion, are out with Arne Slot. Arne Slot has made some mistakes, there's no question, but too many of the problems, in my opinion, rest with the players, not wholly Arne Slot.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you. He was in a positive state. They had won the match away at Sunderland. He was feeling good about things, and now we got this.